Oh man, it's so awesome. I love it. The popcorn slime killing machine. Oh, it's so awesome. What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome back to another episode of Hermitcraft Amplified Survival. How's everybody doing? Today? I'm doing pretty good. I have been a busy little bee, spending a lot of time in creative mode, and you'll see, I think you'll be pretty happy. So, what's going on? Last episode, we did the Abacaving match. Abacaving match with our teammate, Schism, against Biffa and Exumavoid. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. No spoilers, but yes, we got lots of good stuff. Since last episode, I spent a bunch of time caving. We have been trying to save up to get a whole heck of a lot of iron so that we can get working on our slime farm. And that, of course, is what I've spent so much time in creative doing. I'm kind of excited. I'm gonna clip over for a little bit into creative mode, just on a single player world, just so I can show you what I came up with. Anyway, what's this? Symmetry Springs. Shop opening. Nice. Free sample. What's our free sample? Look at it going around. Let's see what we got for a free sample. Cool. Sparkling. I have no idea what potion that is. I don't think it's anything special, though. I think it's just like a mundane potion or whatever. That's pretty cool. I'm going to leave the sign up. Did a whole bunch of caving. Got a few more diamonds. We got some more diamonds from the Abba. Tons of lapis. Tons and tons. What else do we get? Gold doesn't really matter that much. But look at all the iron that we got that I've smelted up. Oh man, it's so great. And we got any more cooking up in here? Alright, I think that's everything. Alright, doing good. Stone, got tons of stone. In any case, let's go hop down. Let's see how everything's going. Actually, should we go ahead and make a whole bunch of hoppers first? I kind of feel like maybe we should. I have a whole bunch of chests in one of my chests. Let's see, where is it? Let's grab these out too. Here we go. Here's a bunch of chests. We should make some more, I think. Let's make a whole bunch more chests. Bam. And let's get a whole bunch more hoppers. Bam. How do you do a hopper again? Oh, yes. Almost forgot for a second. So, yes, it's been a long time since I've done any type of, like, really come up with myself mob traps. So, I was pretty happy. It takes a long time of just trial and error, especially when you haven't done it in a long time. Alright, got a whole bunch of hoppers. That's cool. Let's hop down here and see how the slime farm's going. Everything's doing good. We still got a lot of work to go. I'm not going to even worry about the pads yet because they're probably going to be switched up. Let's see. Let's plop down here. Boing! Whoa! Okay. I think we're good. Monkey Farm, he still hasn't come by and picked up his books yet. My goodness. In any case, yeah, we're going to have to figure out what we're doing for the slime farm. Why don't we pop over into creative mode? And I got a whole heck of a lot to show you as far as what I've been working on since last episode. Come here, Slimies. Oh, man. You guys are going to get it. You have no idea what's coming, do ya? Alright, guys. Here we are in a pretty brand new creative test world that I just started up, and here's all the stuff I've been working on. Let me kind of take you through what I've been playing around with. So originally I wanted to try and do this all with just water streams and golems. Main reason being it's kind of a fun way to do things. First of all, looking at the golems themselves, I was having a couple of different problems. I was trying to find a place that we could set a golem that it would be able to attack just the large slimes and leave the little slimes alone. Because the problem with golems is, let's just kind of flip things around a little bit. So if you have a golem, was like, why didn't that work? It's because you got to use a pumpkin, not a jack-o'-lantern. All right, so there we have a golem. If we put a slime... Oh, and we're in peaceful mode. If we put a slime down, he's going to attack him. And if you put a large slime down, the golem takes a lot of damage before it actually attacks. And then it gets a couple of them, and it does pretty well once it gets down to the medium slimes. But still, if they're confined, he gets hit from all different angles. And it's really, really no good. Plus, he kills all the little slimes, which we don't necessarily want. We wanted to have a way that we could have the little slimes go up in a ladder and just hit the bigger slimes. So, originally, I was trying to find a way to get a golem kind of like, you know, more over in the side. Let's make another one right here. I was trying to see if there was a position that we could set him. And I didn't know what a golem's actual range was. If he'd be able to hit the little slimes. Plus, we have, like, the water sources here. So I was kind of wondering if maybe we could do something. Like, what do I have that can hold off water? Alright, we'll do this fence. We'll do this fence. So I was trying to find out if there was something sort of like that, or something that he'd be able to go and still be able to track the slime and hit him. So if we put a bunch of slimes down, blah, 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 he falls in. This guy's hitting him. It's at the same level. It can track him. But this one's not interested whatsoever. Not at all. Not in the least tiny little bit. Interested? No. But if we go down here. You tracking him? No. Doesn't care. Doesn't care whatsoever. Even sometimes when it's like this, still doesn't care. He's like, nope, nope, not getting into it. Not even getting into it. Wait. Nope, not interested. And then this guy too. He's like, nope, don't care, don't care. So it really seems like the only way to get a golem interested or to like start attacking a guy is if you put him right at the same level. And again, this is just from my testing right here. And even then, sometimes it takes a little while. Come on, go. So right there, he's like, nope, not interested. Will you kill the dang slimes? Huh? Come on, get him. So it was a huge pain in the neck trying to find out a way not only to have the golems only kill the big guys, but then to have the little guys go through and be fine, and then on top of that, not have the golems die. Because, I mean, they're expensive. At this point, we don't have any type of iron farm or anything yet. You can see right there, okay? You gonna go? You gonna do anything? You gonna do something about it? No, because there's a little slime there. You dummy. So the slime seem to win out against the golems. The water also seems to be something that definitely confuses the heck out of them. If you take away the water, then they start to go nuts. Then he's like, okay, no problem. I'll take you out. I'll take you out. But that still leaves us with the problem that it kills all the little slimes. I know that's loud. It kills all the little slimes, which isn't what we want. So it was really frustrating. I tried from all different angles. I don't know, maybe there is a way to do it, but it just didn't seem like the most feasible way right now. So I rewind a little bit. Let's put it to peaceful, get rid of all those slimes. Let's put it back now. So then I went back, and I didn't want to look anything up. I wanted to try and come up with at least the concept and everything myself. I know what I've done over here. You know, I know similar things have been done, if not the exact same thing, very likely. You know, people think alike. But basically, I came up with this going from my prior experience in Minecraft, in slime farms, and kind of combined a couple of different concepts, as well as I thought, you know what, maybe we could try the lava streams, because in the past, in my single-player world, I did the drownder, and is that even a word, drownder? I did the thing where they suffocate in the water, where they drowned, and that's a real pain in the butt to make. The lava blades are a lot easier. I've never used them before, but I knew from other people trying it that a lot of times you end up getting a huge loss of potential slimes. A lot of slime balls get burnt up, a lot of slimes get burnt up. And this is what I had to play with for a while before I could figure out what was the right like places to set them and heights to set them so it would both break up all the slimes. I wanted to keep the mini slimes so they could go up a ladder and be killed somewhere else, but then also not lose a lot of slime balls. So it was a little difficult. It took a few hours of sort of messing around and then finding the way to divide up all the little slimes. So anyway, this is my first concept prototype, I should say, of our slime farm that we're going to be building on the Hermitcraft server. I think it's pretty cool. It's based on just doing the one chunk. Let's do time set day. Awesome. So why don't we do a little test-a-roo, and we're going to go through, we're going to build this together, so don't worry about all the different things. But we have basically, this is the furthest away they could go, and they'll go either this way or that way. I tested all the water streams. We're using the basic mob trap, like mover water things to stairs with the signs, moving on to the next one. Going around, going around. Pretty cool. And at this point, I have a first lava blade. This is to break up the maximum size slime. And then see that right there? The hopes of this is to try and separate the small slimes after this guy, the small slimes, so that only the mediums and the big ones stay on the top. All the small ones, if all goes well, fall down. Now you can see right there that didn't happen. We actually made it all the way across. Which is kind of making me think maybe I shouldn't use these trapdoors here. Trapdoors are pretty neat. They're one of the few things that you can have when it's up. It can be up like this, but they don't fall off to water. They're not exactly like signs. But I'm thinking right here and here might... See, the problem is you don't want the medium slimes. I didn't test exactly how they go, but yeah, I think that maybe normal signs there, and there might actually be better. See, it's good that I test this with you guys. It's good. It's good. But in any case, that's not important yet. We'll play around with that later. We have signs going up the middle, so the medium slimes have no chance of falling down. None. Hopefully most of the small slimes fall down. And then this was the part, this guy right here, that was a huge pain in my butt. Huge pain in the butt. Originally I had it right there in the corner, and when it went down, trying to hit, you know, just right here, what was happening was if I had these at this height up here, so this is 2 blocks above, the medium slime, or excuse me, yeah, the medium slimes don't really get hit by this one, only the big slimes do. So the medium slimes would just kind of chill here, and they wouldn't get hit, and then they'd end up blocking up the system. And as you know, with slime farms, if you don't have an efficient killing system, it gets way backed up. It gets backed up, all the way around, and until everything, that's kind of why we have the blades up here, is to help it from getting backed up. But, yeah, the mediums, everything passes through. No large slimes should pass through at this point unless they jump off the side here, which is a whole nother thing I gotta work out. But anyway, not important. Then at this point here, this is to break the medium slimes into the small slimes. Now, the problem that I was having is that the small slimes, when I had it just in the corner, they were dying too. Most of the time. Not all the time, but a lot of the time. And then when the medium slimes would break up, they'd end up having the small slimes plop into the lava and then dying too. And then I was getting maybe like 1 out of 10 actually making it through to this level here. So when I moved them just one away, and I also pulled out the floor, so this is actually 2 by 2 that's open space to falling down. So medium slime could fall down here, but they're always going to hit the lava on the way down. So we should probably actually look at this because it's kind of boring to see just talking. But anyway, then at that point, the little guys, if they haven't fallen down yet, when they break up, they fall down here. They get pushed through this water stream. There's a hopper there just in case there's any like extra slime balls that ended up happening. Small slimes dying. They get picked up there, get brought over to the chest. Otherwise, any of the surviving ones go over here and plot in this guy. And I thought this was pretty cool because, again, this is still a prototype. But I'm going to call this probably like the popcorn killer, the slime popcorn machine. I don't know. I think they look like little popcorns. But the little slimes come into here, and then we finally get to make use of a golem. I think it's just so cool killing things with golems. I think it's fun. It gives a little bit more animation to the whole killing process. But this is our little popcorn killer machine. So this guy will kill all the small slimes. He doesn't have to fear anything because small slimes don't damage you. And yeah, then the final thing, when I want to, I can add water, and bam, pushes them all the slime balls into the corner, and it gets picked up in a hopper, and bam. So pretty neat. So this, once we actually build this structure here is probably going to be way up on the surface, while this is going to be way down by the bedrock. So I think it's pretty neat. Anyway, why don't we actually have a look at it working? And hopefully it works for you guys. So I'm going to put in a crap ton of slimes. And we're probably never going to have this many slimes in our farm at one time. But this is just to demonstrate the efficiency of this, that it can handle this much. And that's the one positive thing about the lava blades, that a lot of the other killing mechanisms, at least with using water, cannot handle. So, crud ton of slimes. Absolute crud ton. As you can see, this guy's going to hop down. And hopefully he'll survive it, but we might get a loss there. Oh, yep, you can see there's a couple, maybe slime balls. Yep, slime balls. That was from that big slime mostly. So as long as the big slimes are broken up beforehand, it's all good. So I think for a prototype, it was pretty fun. I think it works pretty well. And look at this. You can see. He's like, oh man, I need help. I need help. This was not in the job description. And of course, we'll have a roof on here so that he doesn't launch any of them out. Oh man, it's so awesome. I love it. The popcorn slime killing machine. Oh, it's so awesome. And look at this. It's handling it. It's really not getting that backed up. I think lava's pretty cool. We are seeing a few slime balls. We are seeing a few. But I think overall, it's not a lossless. It's not a complete lossless, but I think it's pretty dang good. I'm pretty happy with that. Look at that. Oh man, it's awesome. It's awesome. So anyway, why don't we hop back into the Hermitcraft world and start getting working on this. I'm going to make a few tweaks here and there on this as we're building it on the server. And as far as the depth of this, we can see that I have it 3 tall, and then it drops down another 4. So as long as we have it down this far, I don't think, 4, 5, it drops down. Is that again dropping down, or is that... Okay, that only drops down because I dug out the bedrock there, but it doesn't actually drop that low. If we look in here. Yeah, nothing is going below the bedrock. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 is the height of the first pad. Actually, we're going to want to do 8 because this I do have dropped below. So I'm going to say somewhere between 8 to 10 is where we should have our first pad. What do you think, buddy? What do you think? You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. All right, let's hop back onto the Hermitcraft server. All right, guys, back on the server. Oh, man, I had a slime follow me right when I logged in. You little turds. Oh, man. All right, so we're going to have to take into account that we have live slimes going on while we're doing this. We are very likely going to take a lot of damage, if not die, while building this farm, if we're not careful. We definitely can't AFK at any point in time. So I should probably make a couple of protective measures, but before anything, we got to find the beginning heights of this farm. So let's go ahead, let's lay out. I'll just use the wood. And we want to count up at least, this is the absolute bottommost layer that we can go because there's bedrock there. We don't have flat bedrock. Let's go up 8 and see where that is. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so this pad is the absolute lowest that we can go. 3, 4. We really, I don't think, need to be that high. I think we can do it with just 3 and be absolutely fine. So we can probably drop that down. If we went ahead and used half slabs for the pad instead, let's see. So 1, 2, 3. Could probably go like that and be okay. I can't remember if it's better to go like that or like that. That actually might be better. So I don't know. You guys remind me. I ask you this every time we do the slime farm. What's the better way to go as far as slimes being able to move through? But it's not hugely important. So anyway, I'm going to get the adjustments of these pads. We have that one that's 4. This one looks like 4 again. That one looks like 4. This one does not look like 4. This one looks like 3. And then this one is even higher than that. So if we can lower them ever so slightly, we'll probably be able to get at least 1 additional spawning pad in. Plus, the level that our base is at is the level of what a spawning pad could be. So all good things to keep in mind. I'm going to lay out what each of the different pads are, levels of where they'll be, and then I might actually even remove them once we have those base things, just so we don't have to worry about slime spawning in and falling on our heads. All right, so here's the deal. I did out all the spawn pads going all the way to level 40, at least measured them out where they could be, and whether or not we should move up from the 8 to the, was it 8 or maybe it was 9? I forget. Any case, we're thinking of maybe moving it 1 more layer up. And as you can see, I'm using the half slabs just so that we get a little bit more space for the jumping of the slime. And right now, how we currently have it, it's at 2.5 blocks, 2.5 blocks. So hopefully that's good enough. That in itself, they may hop up and down too close. I'm not sure. But I think 2.5 is the minimum you can do for the extra large, the giant slime. Jumbo slime. Boom. So anyways, you can see right now we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pads. If we switch it, even starting way up there, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 things already. And then based on the layer that we're at now and at the 2.5, let's just take a look up here. Our base is at level 38. So really wasn't the best place to build a base. So it may end up getting all torn out. But based on what the maximum height, the last spawnable space is at level 40. And that's this slab right here. So level 40, you can see? So based on that, if we did want to make this the max efficiency farm, this would give the 2.5 blocks and have that be at the level 40. So I'm going to leave that open as an option. We're not going to, of course, tear out our base yet and build a pad there, but knowing that it's exactly where we need it if we wanted to is good to know. Very good to know. So, and of course, we're giving up 2 pads by having our base there, but that should be fine. That should be still more than enough slime. We could move it up and we'd just be sacrificing 1. Actually, we'd be sacrificing the 2 that we're already sacrificing, but then we'd also maybe be sacrificing this one, because right now how we currently have our base, that's giving it the 2.5 or the 3 if we don't put the half slabs there. However, if we move it up by 1, unless we half slab the floor of our base, that would only be 2 blocks. So I think we're actually better off just leaving things how we have them right now. I think that would be our best scenario. So, good to know. We know where the pads are going to be. We're going to leave it right there. And I'm not going to worry about the pads yet. I may, depending on how annoying this is, tear them out. But what I do know is that this is going to be our first layer. So I'm going to start building this up. And we have to decide what type of blocks we want to build our thing out of. But again, this gave it, how many blocks was it from the bottom? Let's count that one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's giving the minimum of 8 that we're going to need. Now, I'm going to try and work on the slime farm, more our prototype, to see if maybe I can switch things up a little bit to give us more space and potentially more spawning pads. So, in any case, this gets to all get torn out. So, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And based on the design I have, although the slimes always, if they're not tracking a player, they always move to the corners, we don't necessarily need to make more space here. I think it would be just ever so slightly more efficient if we didn't do that and just kept with the whole water streams schematic. So in any case, I'm going to tear this out and we'll meet back. Alright guys, so I've got the first spawning pad all outlined so that we can start working out where we need our water streams. One thing, I think this is probably going to be the last thing we do for the episode before we actually get into it. This will probably take us a couple of episodes to complete. But two different things. One, we have to find out where does this come out on the surface, because we got to find out where we want to have our killing area and ladder going up to the surface. So let's kind of get that figured out. The other thing, I also noticed, I took a real quick gander at the wiki, real quick look. I noticed they said slimes spawn up to level 40, or below level 40, but it said 39 was the highest block they could actually spawn on. I don't know if that's always been the case, and I've always been incorrect about this, but it seems like most information that I've got has always said that. So let me know. Maybe it's just like, maybe you can still, as a player, be on level 40. And then they can still spawn in, but I'm not positive, because if that's the case, it's definitely worth our while trying to get this whole bottom killer area to be 1 block lower. That would be huge, because that's a whole potential spawning pad that we're missing out on by not doing that. So let me know in the comments, guys, as far as how that goes. I'm trying to get all the slime I can, because I want to get plenty of slime blocks for quick drops and stuff as we're going through and making this. Get out of here, you little buggers. But anyway, let's find out where this marks out to up above. So we hit F3, we're at 1248, 799, 1248, 1263, and 748. Alright guys, so I marked it out. Of course, this is only temporary, just so that we can visually see where our slime chunk is in compared to the town. So this is actually, I'm pretty happy about this. I was really concerned that it was going to be right there in the middle of Crown Hall, but I think we're good. I think I can make that jump. Whoa! Just made it. Alright, this is pretty cool. So this leaves us a nice little area over here, which actually we could probably make a path around going up towards our base, going around this way. This is a pretty nice chunk of real estate that nobody's taken up yet. So if we did it in this, I'm thinking in this corner right here would be the best spot. And we can actually have it go up pretty high if we wanted to. So I think that would be the best place. Let's just see. Where does that other corner? We could also do it. It would definitely be on this side, though. This side. It even could go on that side, but I think I want it to be on this side, because I want everyone to be able to see it when they're looking across. So yeah, on this side, definitely. That's pretty cool. So anyway, I think we will get to, I'm going to work a little bit more on the prototype slime farm, just to make sure make sure that our pads are going to stay in that one place. If you have any other suggestions, tips, tricks about this, definitely let me know. But for the most part, I think I have it under control. Definitely let me know about as far as the slime spawning on the actual level 40 versus having to be at level 39 as the highest place block. So let me know about that. Anyway, guys, thank you oh so much for watching. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the episode. It does help me out oh so much, and just lets me know that you guys are appreciating the work that we're putting in here on the Vanilla Hermitcraft server. Thanks for watching, guys. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe so you can be first to watch the episodes. And, yeah, I got to start gearing up because we're about to do a big old fight. That's right. Can't spoil it, but that'll be either Thursday or Friday. So pretty cool. See you then. As always, peace out.